Look at the history of our species. We usually divide it by wars or empires or kings. But the universe does not care about our politics. The universe cares about energy. Our entire story is defined by a single metric. How much power can we steal from nature? First we burned wood, then we burned coal. Then we learned to split the atom. Every leap in civilization was actually a leap in energy consumption. To an alien observer, we are not defined by our art or our philosophy. We are defined by our watts. We are a machine that is getting hungrier. In 1964, a Soviet astronomer named Nikolai Kardashev proposed a way to classify civilizations. He realized that as a species grows, its thirst for energy becomes exponential. Eventually, it will run out of fuel on its own planet. So he built a ladder. The Kardashev Scale. It ranks potential alien civilizations into 3 categories based entirely on their energy output. Type Y, planetary. Type 2, stellar. Type 3, galactic. It is the ultimate cosmic yardstick. It tells us where we are, and more importantly, where we are going. So where are we on this scale? Are we a type 1? No. We are a type 0. Technically, according to Carl Sagan's calculation, we are a type 0.7. We do not control our planet. We barely survive it. We still rely on burning dead plants, coal, and oil digged up from the ground to keep our lights on. We are vulnerable. A single supervolcano, a single asteroid, or a single nuclear mistake could extinguish us. We are like a toddler playing with matches in a wooden house. We have found the fire, but we haven't learned how to control it yet. So what does it mean to graduate? What is a type I civilization? A type 1 civilization is a planetary civilization. They have mastered their home rock. By definition, they harness 100% of the solar energy that falls on their planet. They no longer fear nature. They control it. Hurricanes, they are just wasted wind energy to be harvested. Earthquakes, they are just geothermal pressure valves to be tapped. A type 1 civilization doesn't just live on the planet. They operate the planet like a spaceship. It sounds like paradise. But getting there is the hardest test we will ever face. Remember, we are type 0.7. To reach type 1, we don't just need more energy. We need to increase our energy production by about 100,000 times. And we have to do it without poisoning the atmosphere with heat and carbon. This is the adolescent energy trap. We are strong enough to destroy the biosphere, but not yet skilled enough to engineer it. Many civilizations likely burn themselves out right here, choking on their own exhaust before they can finish the climb. If we survive the trap, what does Earth look like in the year 3000? It becomes a chic ecumenopolis, a city planet. The division between nature and civilization vanishes. The entire surface is managed. The climate is a thermostat we can adjust. The ocean currents are conveyor belts we maintain. We would be the gods of Earth. But on the cosmic scale, we would still be children. Because a type 1 civilization is just playing in the sandbox. Real power lies in the stars. Type I is impressive, but it is inefficient. The Earth captures only 1/1000th of the energy our sun produces. The rest just streams past us, lost forever in the cold dark. To become a type 2 civilization, we must stop thinking small. We must stop scavenging for energy on the ground and go to the source. We must build a Dyson sphere. This is a megastructure that surrounds an entire star. It captures every single photon, every single flare, every single watt. A type 2 civilization doesn't just own a planet. They own a star. But wait, science fiction often shows a solid shell, a ball built around a star. Physics tells us this is impossible. The gravity of the star would shatter a solid shell instantly. The reality is more elegant. A Dyson Swarm. Imagine billions of giant satellites, mirrors, and solar collectors orbiting the sun in a dense cloud, like a swarm of bees buzzing around a hive. They collect the energy and beam it wirelessly to wherever we need it. We wouldn't live on the sphere. We would live off the swarm. What can you do with that much power? Everything. Energy becomes essentially free. With the power of a star, terraforming becomes a weekend project. We could melt the ice on Europa. We could turn Venus into a second Earth. We could even build a Mars stellar engine. If we saw a supernova exploding nearby, we wouldn't have to flee. We could use the Dyson Swarm to push our own sun. We could drive our solar system like a car to a safer neighborhood. We become immune to extinction. But the ultimate goal isn't just movement. It is thought. What if we use that energy to power a computer? This is the Matryoshka brain, a computer the size of a solar system powered by 100% of a star's energy. 1 second of processing on this machine would be more than all the thoughts of all humans who have ever lived combined. We could upload our minds into it. We could simulate billions of perfect universes inside it. We wouldn't need to explore the galaxy physically. We could live forever in a digital heaven of our own design. Type 2 is godlike, but it is still local. To reach the top of the ladder, we must become a Type 3 civilization. The galactic civilization. This is an empire that does not harness one star. It harnesses 100 billion stars. Imagine a civilization that spans the entire Milky Way. Every star you see in the night sky would be an outpost. Every solar system would be a battery. To a Type 3 civilization, a single star is like a single light bulb in a skyscraper. If one burns out, they just screw in another one. How do you power an entire galaxy? Stars are nice, but they are inefficient. The ultimate batteries are supermassive black holes. A Type 3 civilization would likely congregate around the galactic center. They could use the Biggie Penrose process, throwing matter into the spin of a black hole and catching the energy that kicks back out. They wouldn't just live in the galaxy, they would rearrange it. They could move stars into neat rows to optimize travel. They could dismantle gas giants to build more Dyson swarms. They are the architects of the cosmos. But wait, the galaxy is 100,000 light years wide. Einstein says we can't travel faster than light. So is Type 3 impossible? No. You don't need speed, you just need patience and math. We could build von Neumann probes, self-replicating robots. One probe goes to a star, builds 2 copies, and sends them to the next stars. Even at slow speeds, the math of exponential growth is terrifying. We could colonize the entire Milky Way in just about 1 million years. In cosmic time, that is the blink of an eye. So if it only takes 1 million years, where are they? Why don't we see the Dyson swarms? Why don't we see the rearranged stars? Maybe we are looking for the wrong thing. We assume advanced civilizations build more metal, more heat, more noise. But what if they evolve past that? Maybe a Type 3 civilization becomes efficient. Perfect. They might merge their technology with biology, a green empire. They don't consume the galaxy, they curate it. We might be looking at a garden and mistaking the gardeners for trees. Kardashev stopped at Type 3, but our imagination does not stop. Some physicists speculate about a Type 4 civilization, one that controls the energy of the entire visible universe. They could rewrite the laws of physics. And finally, Type V, the Omega civilization, masters of the multiverse. But this is no longer science. This is theology. To us, a Type 5 civilization would be indistinguishable from God. But let's come back to reality. If Type 3 civilizations are possible, if the math says they can colonize a galaxy in just 1 million years, why is the sky silent? We should see Dyson swarms blocking the stars. We should see the heat waste of galactic empires. But we see nothing. This is the Fermi Paradox returning to haunt us. The silence suggests a terrifying possibility. Maybe the climb is impossible. Maybe there is a trapdoor on the staircase. The Great Filter. Perhaps technology inevitably leads to self-destruction. As soon as a civilization discovers nuclear energy, or AI, or bioengineering, they wipe themselves out. Maybe the reason the galaxy is empty is because everyone else tripped. This brings us back to us. We are in the most dangerous moment in our history. The critical century. We are in the awkward transition phase. We have Type 2 weapons, nuclear bombs, but we have Type 0 wisdom soul tribalism. We are like a toddler who has found a loaded gun. The next 100 years will determine if we become a Type 1 civilization or a fossil layer for the next species to find. The climb is not guaranteed, it is a choice. Physics allows us to be great. The laws of thermodynamics are waiting for us to master them. There is enough energy in the sun to support trillions of humans in luxury for billions of years. The only thing standing in our way is us. We are the first generation to understand the scale. We are the first to know what is possible. We are Type 0, but we are dreaming of Type 3. The stars are not just decoration. They are not just distant lights. They are our destination. Start climbing.
We are privileged to be here. It is our duty to ensure the survival of both our colony